Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another live chat on my channel. Tonight, we are doing another full face of Black owned makeup with a focus on Pat McGrath Labs. Everything that I put on tonight is not going to be from Pat, but a lot of it will be from Pat. Okay. So I've got her new collection, at least just the highlighter and the quad that we're going to talk about tonight. The Divine Rose 2 collection. And I've got a few things from Mented that we're going to use that just came in this week. And then we're going to shop our stash for some other items as well. So if you're wanting to see those new products that I just mentioned and what I picked out to use tonight, definitely stay tuned. If you are watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And if you are here for the live chat, then thank you for spending some time with me on this Thursday evening and chatting it up with me. I appreciate you as well. And if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I would certainly appreciate it. And to all my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate you joining the family. I see you and I appreciate you. So thank you guys so much. And if you enjoy this live, if you enjoy this replay, give it a thumbs up. And that's all for the intro, okay? Hi, Denise. How are you? Thank you for coming through. Thank you all also for joining last night on the live. That was so fun. Y'all be getting at me about these palettes. But I think, we've gotten through the worst of it. With Pat McGrath and Natasha Denona being out of the way. Okay, so we should be smooth sailing from here on out if we do any more ranking videos. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Thank you for coming. Yeah. It was fun last night. Oh my goodness. And you guys gave us all these different ideas to keep going and stuff like that. So me and Mo got to talk it out. And we talked about some things afterwards last night as well. So looking forward to doing more collaborations. It was really good. It was real fun. So yeah, you guys see I'm bare-faced. I've got a freshly cleaned face with some moisturizer on, but I'm going to add a little bit more of a moisture boost with the Vanessa Myrick's Beauty Oil. Hi, Kima. How are you? Thank you for coming through. You guys, after last night's video, after last night's chat today, I did do some makeup. I played around and stuff. And I was looking at all these Pat palettes that haven't been put back on the shelf. And I grabbed my Bronze Seduction. I did use her again. I mean, I used her just to refresh my memory and stuff. It was so funny though. I just thinking about the, live and how y'all was getting at me for my number one choice. If you haven't seen it, definitely check out the replay. It's available. Hi, Joy. Thank you for coming through. It's all right. Yeah, the replay is available if you want to see my top 5. That's what we did, top 5. But I did enjoy the look that I came up with today with Bronze Seduction earlier. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm not changing my ranking, but I did use her today. All right, let me get a little bit of this beauty oil. Rub it in a little bit because I don't want to do too much. Hi, Nikki. You said number 2 is number 1. Yeah, I know. I was thinking, I won't say yeah, I know as far as I'm going to change my number 2 to my number 1, but because I won't use that one as much as I use my number 1. So I just saw on Vicky J's timeline that By Terry has a concealer out. I didn't click on the link because I was getting ready for this. But yeah, I didn't click on the link, but just based on the swatches, it just looked like it had, on the picture, it looked like it had like 6 shades. Is that accurate? If anyone knows, I'm wondering. Oh, thank you, Nikki. So all I did was some flat twists down, all the way around and then unraveled it. So I think I have a little bit of the what is that? The Melanin Hair Care Leave-In Conditioner, like the thing with the pump. I still have a little bit of that on from when I applied it a couple days ago. So it held up pretty nicely for this little twist out. You said the number one choice was hilarious because of the way you described most palette choices, basic with a pop of green. I know. I'm like, nobody likes, I won't say nobody likes that palette because obviously people like it. It's a beautiful palette, but it's like whenever I put it in a poll, nobody wants to see it. So I'm like, what's up with Sublime? Nobody wants to see Sublime. Nikki, you said you tried a sample of the concealer and you liked it. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Color Me Fab, hello, and thank you for the comment about the hair. I appreciate that. Thank you. You said you're literally on By Terry right now trying to find a shade. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It looks cute from, the picture that I saw. You like Melanin Hair Care too? Yes, I need to place another order. I've been putting the oil on my baby's scalp since she was born. Well, not right when she was born, but with the cradle cap and all that, I've been using that oil on her. So I need to get some more. We have a bottle upstairs and a bottle downstairs. And I want to try the shampoo. The shampoo, African Black Soap, is it? Whatever it is, I want to try it. So, okay, face has been oiled with the, that didn't sound right, but I put the beauty oil on, okay? And I think that's good enough. I don't need to add an additional primer. I was going to go in with the Pat McGrath primer, but I'll just forego that. And I'm going to use the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish foundation. And so I have not used this in quite a while. I have it in the shade Deep 30. I do think that I could go a shade lighter, but I have this and I'm going to use it up. I'm not going to just go out and buy another shade because it's like $65. So especially the twisting butter. Yeah, I like it. And then I don't know if you guys have the wraps, the hair wraps. I've got that pink and like orange, bright, colorful one. And it stretches so nicely. It stretches so nicely. And I don't know, I like it. You said the shampoo ain't no joke, has hair squeaky clean like a clarifying shampoo. Interesting. I want to see her come out with some hair gel. I did when I was watching her hair channel more, I would do the flaxseed gel from her, her recipes and stuff on her channel. Adwoa. I've never heard of that brand. If you're still talking about hair care brands, I've not heard of that. I just put foundation on my mouth. Jesus. Okay, let me try to wipe that off. Can't do too much, Ashley. Goodness gracious. Okay. And Amanda, you said you're using Canvas Beauty. I think, is that the brand you were, for everyone who's unfamiliar, Amanda's my sister. When you was over here and you had Aaliyah buy the stuff from like a Facebook thing, is that what you're talking about? I've never heard of it, but I do remember you guys were talking about some hair brand that I wasn't familiar with. You said that too. You want a slightly lighter one. Yeah, same here. So eventually I'll try to get a shader one, a lighter shade. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use this Diffuser 64 from Sephora, and I'll just blend this in. And you can see it's a little red, but it's all right. It matches, or it comes together with when I put concealer on. So I ordered a new Pat concealer. You guys might remember that I've mentioned that I didn't want to buy any more concealer until I got through some of my current collection. And I feel like I've gotten through enough of them, and gotten rid of some that I can buy another one. So I bought the Pat concealer, but it's not going to be here until like next week sometime next week, despite Sephora's shipping recommendation. Y'all already know I don't have to go into it with their shipping ridiculousness. So I'm not going to be using the Pat concealer, which is annoying. I was hoping it would be here today. Oh, good. That's good. That's good, Amanda. Because, yeah, I know mommy wanted her hair to grow, more in and stuff like that. Oh, it's another brand. Okay. All right, cool. You said you have a shade 29. You don't think it's too different? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you guys can see my face is a little, richer, warmer, oranger. I won't say oranger. It's just a little deeper than my chest. What Dior shade of concealer do you use? I've never tried Dior concealer. That's one that I have wanted to try just because Alicia has talked so highly about it and other people as well. I just never tried it because it came out. It seemed like there was an influx of concealers at one point, and I was like, okay, I'm not buying any more concealer. I'm not buying any more concealer. You said every time you go to place an order, you cancel it. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like, so I know everything is going on with this whole pandemic and stuff, but it seems like a lot of companies have kind of like gotten it together and are a little bit better. And it seems like Sephora just hasn't. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe I have unrealistic expectations. But I'm like, some places are shipping like same day or, the next day, and they're just not. Like, okay, but I know some Pat's having some shipping challenges as well. So I'm gonna go on with the Juvia's Place concealer that we used last Thursday on the Black owned video. But yeah, I know Pat's having issues with shipping out her concealer as well. So, or not concealer, but her orders. So I was like, well, let me just try with Sephora. I should have went with Selfridges. Selfridges sells Pat. Don't they? I should have ordered from Selfridges. I would have gotten it. I didn't even think about that. Oh, Color Me Fab, you said I need to try that concealer, but the shade range sucks for us. It jumps. Huh. Okay. Yeah, and I haven't even looked at the shade range or anything for that. Oh, Chai said the Marc Jacobs Brow Wow pencil and the brow brush in the gel is good. Interesting. I hadn't even heard of that product. Are you guys purchasing that Marc Jacobs new release? Mine should be here sometime this week. Got it from Sephora. So you said Selfridges is slow now? Huh. And Nikki said you won't make VIB this year. Yeah. So I'm like, there's too many other options, for them to be kind of lackluster. Okay. So that blended out nicely, of course, and it matches better, this and that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So maybe I'll start using this a little bit more. I mean, it's a fine concealer. This Juvia's Place is just not my favorite. I think it's a little bit of a thinner consistency than I would prefer and a little less coverage than like the Pat and stuff, but it does fine. I started to use my Juvia's Place foundation, but I really wanted to get this Pat in here. You said you ordered by Rado and you're still waiting almost a week. Interesting. Yeah, the last order I placed came pretty quickly. Hi, Pam. How are you? Thank you for coming through. All right, that's cool. Now on to my powder, which is the Pat powder. Hi, Kenya. Thank you for coming through. I don't know. It seems like when I use that concealer, maybe it's just me, it just looks a little shiny. But it's not like a shiny formula like that Tarte real thick stuff or the It Cosmetics. If you guys have tried that Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. But I don't know. Because I feel like I said the same thing last week too, that, I'm looking a little shiny in the under eye area. Oh no, Kenya. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It arrived broken. That is so annoying. Where did you order yours from? Because isn't the collection at Sephora now? Okay, and they can only offer a refund because it's sold out. Oh no. Well, I guess if you wanted, you could repress it until, it comes back in stock with some alcohol or whatever. What is that, ma'am? Are you talking about this powder? The Pat powder in Deep? Is it? Yeah, Deep. Yeah, so the interesting thing, I don't know why, I don't know if these companies have like a minimum box size or something, but like they shipped me this item. I repurchased my ABH brow pen, and that came in like a standard huge Sephora box. I'm like, why is this box so small and so big, and this shipped literally just this one little thing. This isn't the same size. It's actually smaller than this, the box for that ABH pen. I don't know what these people be doing. This is the Tati Beauty Blender Full. Is that what it's called? I don't remember, but I really like it. So I picked it up when it came out. I think Jackie Ina did a review on it and she enjoyed it, and then I ordered it. Yeah. Yes. Yes. They do, Kenya. But yeah, so this is it works for me. I've tried it with creams and powders, and it works fine with both of them, but I just stick to using it with my powder, and it gets right up under in the areas that I want it to get in. So pretty cool. Well, yes, from Tati Westbrook. Yeah. So, Amanda. Jesus. All right. So I'm gonna put contour on, and I do want to do cream, so I'm gonna use the Vanessa Myrick's again, because last time I went on Beautylish, the shade that I wanted was sold out as far as the new power bronzer or something. Not power. This is the power bronzer. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That new product that I can't think of the name of it right now. Pardon me. You said she copied the sponge and that wasn't cool because she sold it as revolutionary. I didn't know that. Thank you, Kenya. I didn't know that. Yes, the balm contour. Thank you. Yes, I wanted to get the balm contour, and when I looked, they didn't have the shades that I was thinking of. So that I was thinking of purchasing from a Beautylish. I didn't know that sponge was a copy of something else. I guess I don't be up on the, news. I mean, I used to keep up with it, and then I just like whatever. I won't say whatever, but it just be so much. Like this person done this, and this person done that, and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, I'm done. Okay, let me just sit over here and mind my business. I know she does. She does try. I'm like, I don't know. I knew some of the other mainstream, I guess, drama stuff, but I didn't hear about that copying of the sponge. Where was it copied from? I would imagine a smaller brand that couldn't defend themselves or come against her. Thank you. I like this stuff. This here, it's easy to blend. And I do try like this Esom brush as well. It's really good for cream products. And the shape of it really gets right into the contours of my cheeks. Okay. All right. So that's that. Forever Puff. Really? I've never heard of that brand. And I hadn't seen her use anything similar. So that's interesting. Amanda said, of course, she copied the sponge. Okay. Joy, I'm using the Vanessa Myrick's Power Bronzer in Deep. So this is the product that she had before she released the contour balms. Okay. You said they have different sizes and varieties. Chai said you can't afford not researching these people. I don't want to support shady people or racists. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to knowingly support them in either. So, Lord Jesus, it's always something. Okay. I'm going to get the honey powder from Fenty and put that on my pore area under my eyes because I like the way it makes my under eye area look nice and smooth. Oh, okay, Joy. Yeah, Vanessa has some great products, especially if you like full coverage foundation. I'll put some of that right there as well. Yeah, I do remember that whole thing, Amanda. Jesus Christ. I'm going to use the Pat McGrath medium deep powder in number 4. Well, it's number 4 powder. Yeah, and she hasn't really done anything since then. That was just a whole debacle. Medium 4? This is 4, right? Yeah, okay. Because I felt like that made my face look a little red. Maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. Yes, it was. Thank you, Chai. I thought so too. I'm like, is this adding red? But I know, but usually, I got 4 because 5 made me look red. But now I feel like this is making me look a little red too. So I'm going to stop this one and go with the Fenty Hazelnut and see if that does differently. So yeah, at this point I'm like, I'm really not trying to patron any influencer brands at this point. Like buy new stuff. I think so too, Color Me Fab. I really do. I think so as well because I use this powder on other foundations and I don't feel like it looks red. So I think it's the foundation. Thank you. Chai, thank you. I try to be, you know. I have this thing. I'm like, I just want everybody to get along and stuff. I know that's unrealistic. So yeah. Lord Jesus. Yeah, Amanda, you just got all the information. I ain't got nothing. I stopped it. I'm like, if something comes across my desk, but you know, if I become aware of something like Kima mentioned something or that type of thing, I'm like, oh, okay, then I'll look into it. But I've unsubscribed from a lot of those channels that are basically, you know, drama channels. I've unsubscribed from all of them. It's just too much. It's just always something. And then they started getting messy too. So I'm like, come on now. I just ain't nobody got time for this. I have enough stuff going on in my own life to be trying to keep up with these other people. Shoot, ain't nobody paying my bills. Well, I'm trying to figure out what you doing. Okay. So for the contour, cream contour, I use the Esam T47. Yeah, I like these shapes of this brush shape. Come on, Ashley. Just pop, 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 bap, bap, bap. I know. Yeah. And sometimes I don't, yeah. What? Without a crystal ball. That must be somebody's name. Okay. These rich people are a mess. Yes. Yes, Pam. So I think the Fenty worked out nicely because I put the red powder, the Pat powder number 4 over here, and it looks a little reddish, but this one looks better. So hazelnut, that's this one here. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Chai. Right. So yeah, I've not tried some other brands that are influencer based and stuff, and it just, I don't know. But I tried Jackie Ima's brand Forever Mood, and I just didn't like the fragrance of the candles, so I haven't went back to purchase anything. Because it's hard to buy candles when you don't know the scents, and I don't know fragrance notes and stuff like that. But we'll see. All right. Okay, so I've got brow pencils from Mented, and I picked up 2 shades. One shade is Brow Down, which is a deep brown. What'd you say, sis? You're talking about me and the Jackie Ina. I didn't care for the smell of the one candle that I purchased. And I was like, well, I don't know how to tell fragrance notes like that. So maybe I'll just, I don't know. I don't know how I'll make a decision on what candle to purchase. I've just got to go back and look. But she's got this, what do you call it? It's a candle set. like a candle maintenance set. I know it's not called that. I know it's called something fancier, but it's got like the wick clipper, the wick dipper, and then the wick snuffer. So I was thinking about getting that. You know, but okay. So the other one is Take a Brow, and it's black brown. Oh Lord, come the heck on. See, I can't. Okay, I'm done. Oh, I mean, what a. Oh God, I cannot. Okay, deep brown. What is? See, I'm getting all discombobulated. Highbrow pencil, precision pencil. Take a Brow. Okay, Take a Brow is black brown. Okay, and then the other one is deep brown. So I'm going to try this one first. Okay, I have a wick clipper, like a wick. Yeah, I guess a wick clipper that I purchased from Amazon. So, but I don't have the other two tools. They look pretty from what I've seen on the, pictures. This pencil is reminding me of the CoverGirl brow pencil. I don't have it with me, but just like the makeup and the size of it and stuff like that. Oh no. My friend buys so many of her candles. She sent him a message 3 days ago online saying, I received the order and it's broken. Oh no. D'Angelo Walls. I've never heard of him. Amanda. Yeah, I've never heard of him. I like the precision of this pencil. So this is from Mented. And I think they were having a sale recently, like 14% off, 15% off of something. I believe it was their blushes. I don't know if they have a sale on their brow pencils, but yeah. Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do to stay in the game. Cut her any chance they can. Oh, goodness. Yeah. The post office cannot replace my products. You insured it, not me. Mm. I like this color of the brow pencil. This is Brow Down. Really. Quite a few complaints about the candles. Oh. Dang. Okay. This is cute. I like this pencil. Yeah, I do remember you were saying that, Chai. Tanya says she ain't buying overpriced candles. I hear you. I be going. So we go to Cracker Barrel occasionally. They got these woodwick candles. I got a woodwick candle behind me, and I like that. So I think I'm gonna stick with that. I can smell it in person, and it ain't gonna come broken unless I break it after I get out the store. Okay. So, oh God, this is a good shade. It's a good shade. I like this shade. Okay, let me reiterate. Take a brow. Wait, no. See? Brow down. They look too similar. Brow down, which is the deep brown. Now I'm going to see if I can add some extra little hair strokes. I know. It sure is. Thank you, Tanya. We on the same page with the woodwick. I love the crackle. Oh, and you guys, I wanted to tell you all, for another Black-owned candle company, is called Black Sunset something or another. Black Sunset. Let me see. Because I'm trying to give you the right name. And I like their candle. It's not Woodwick. I'm looking for some more Woodwick. Is it Black Sunset? Goodness gracious. What is the name of this candle? Black. You guys probably already know who I'm talking about. But yeah. I'll have to look up the name and I'll probably put it in my description box. But I like the fragrance that I got, and I got quick shipping with them and I didn't have any issues. So, and I tried that a while ago. I just don't have it on now, or I don't have it lit now because I wanted a different fragrance and I like the wood crackling behind me. Have I tried Mented bronzers? I have not tried Mented bronzers. I was going to, and then Chai said they were kind of dry. Right, Chai? I believe I saw that comment in one of the lives that we were in chatting. Yes, okay, they are Black Sunset. Okay, Nikki, yes. It's a nice quality. It's got the 3 wicks and stuff like that, and I enjoyed the fragrance. So, yeah. All right, go ahead on Mented. Yes, and they've got like a monthly subscription program that they send out a bunch of items and stuff. I didn't get involved with that. I just picked my little candle and stuff. But yeah, I got it. It's like they do these themed candles, and the one that I picked up was around the time I think 112 did a versus with another group that I can't remember, but this Black Sunset company came out with like a peaches and cream candle, and I got that one. Okay. Mented blush. Or no, I should do the blush after I do the eyes. So here we are with this quad that I was on the fence about getting. I was not going to get it, and then I got it because I enjoy Pat McGrath. So here we are. And this is Eternal Eden. Jagged Edge. Thank you. I was like J-E. J-E. Okay, Jagged Edge. Thank you. Okay. And here it is. So I did not swatch. I used this palette because y'all know when something comes into my vicinity, I have to at least swatch it. So I actually used it and I like it. But I told you all that this is not going to be deep enough for me. And that swatch that she has online is quite interesting on the black arm because I don't know how that swatch is this deep, you know? I know. Who was I kidding? I'm like, I don't know about that quad. I might skip that. Girl, please. I did not skip any. Well, I skipped stuff, but not the eyeshadow. That palette seems a little light skinned to me. Yes, it is. Just like that Floor Fantasia one. But okay, let me do the swatches so you can see. Let me do the swatches so you can see. I just like, because it looks, I knew just based on the swatches on her website, I was like, I don't think that one shade is going to be deep enough for me, but at least it looked somewhat deep. But this isn't deep at all. All right, so let me do the swatching. All right, so maybe that is an accurate swatch. I don't know, but this is the deeper shade here. That's that one, and it looks like a mauve kind of tone. Then we have this shade here that is like a pinky gold. Then another pink. Okay, come on, Ashley. Another pink shade there, matte. And then we've got the fun, sparkly pink. Yeah. So it's a pretty palette. You said this would be a good lid color. Yeah, I think I could go all over just like a one and done look with this, as long as, if I don't care about any depth, that type of thing, like a subtle look. Yeah. So I do like the tone. It's just, it's not, I'll always say, but when I have a qualm with a palette, a lot of times, if it's not the performance, it'll be like they didn't put enough deep shades or they didn't put any deep shades in the palette. So, but I really enjoyed Flor Fantasia despite it not having any deep shades. So, oh, sales stunts. Because she's been putting a lot of things on a higher sale and stuff. It's pretty enough. You need it on sale though. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Let's see. What's somebody gonna say? No, what's somebody gonna say? I thought I saw a comment that I wanted to address. Oh, you said you skipped the lighter holiday palette, but you're gonna pick this up. Yeah, and so I skipped that. You know what? I bought the entire collection on sale. That's what happened for this holiday, the past holiday quads. I think she had a good sale during Black Friday or something, and I got all three of them because the sale was so good. But if I would have purchased them individually, I would have skipped Flor Fantasia. But it's a good palette, actually. It really is nice if you don't care about not having a deep shade in there. When I did my live with that palette, I was like, okay, this is better than I expected. Yeah, I mean, it's some pretty shades in there and stuff. Hi, Shay. How are you? Thank you for coming. She does. Yes. Pam. Yes. Yes, she does. Pam said you look like okay. Color me fab. Pam said you look like Kerry Washington. You said no. At least in the photo, it reminds me. She said it's the angle, child. Okay, so for my eye concealer, I'm just going to go with the Juvia's Place. Hopefully this works fine as a little base for my shadow. Okay. Oh my! Shay, you said you don't own a single thing from Juvia's Place. Did you had girl, can you speak? Is there a particular reason why you just never made it to make a purchase? One of those brands that you just like, take it or leave it? Oh, hopefully you do, Tanya. I did see that mystery box. I was like, I think I have so much from them, or I have what I want from them, so there's nothing that they can put in the box that I'd be like happy about. You know what I mean? I don't know if that came out right. There's nothing that I don't have from them that I would hope to get. I don't know. I don't think that sounds very nice. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Hopefully you like them. I like their eyeshadows and stuff like that. This okay. I know. I just put a block. Hopefully that's it. But you guys probably saw it way before I did. So All right, so let me do this. Okay, so let me blend this concealer out more. It creased up again. Okay, so for one eye, I'm going to do it with just this palette, and then the other eye, I'm going to use the Black Coffee pencil to like give me some depth and blend and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So because whenever I have these palettes, I don't usually think about, oh, you had it, Ashley. They just kept coming in. I was like, oh, well, I don't know. All right, Kima. She just said, girl, let me do what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So let's go in with Forbidden Fruit, right? No, Earthly Delight. Earthly Delight. And add that there. Okay. So look at that pigmentation. It's nice. Yeah, this would definitely be a shade that I could put all over the lid, blend it out into the transition area, and then just leave. And it would be very work appropriate. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Chai. Yes, thank you, Kima. And I didn't even think about it yesterday. Kima, you had to be on for that whole that live and stuff and getting rid of, trolls and stuff. So thank you so much. I was like, man, I should have made somebody else a moderator or something because there was a lot of people in the chat yesterday. So I figured if there's a lot of people, then there's probably more of the nonsense. So you guys can see that shade. It blended out very nicely. That's cute. Okay. Now, my lashes still didn't come in from Chandelier Lashes. So we're not doing any lashes tonight. Yeah, we're not doing any lashes tonight. Okay, let's go in with, what about this pink shade? Oh yeah, Vicky J is a moderator, as well as who else? Emily Orr. She is. So there were some, I don't know if she was in the chat last night, but I know I made her a moderator sometime last week. Hi, Lorraine. How are you? Let's go with the pink. I'm going to put the pink down all over the lid, and then we're going to put this on top. Like as a, maybe a halo? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. This has got some pigment. Okay, I'm going to take a little of that on my fluffier brush to get it into the crease area, transition area a bit. So this pink is a bit more subtle than the one in Divine Rose 2, that Rose Seduction shade. I'm just going to add a little bit more and, pat a little bit more on the lid. Yes, they do. They are similar to those palettes, but not exact, of course, but so this shade is certainly more subtle than, where's that one? Let's see. They're still sitting out here, so I could just grab her real quick, excuse me, and do a little swatch, a little swatcheroo of Rose Seduction right there. This is more hot pink. And it's a different formula. This is more like satin versus this one is a matte, but not the exact same formula as her mattes. So yeah, a lot more subtle and yeah, there we go. Oh gosh. First, 3 days later, or the highlighter and the highlighter arrived today alone. I'm gonna take some glitter glue. I know it's not black owned, but I don't have a spray that's black owned either. So, and I do want to show you guys how I would use it, you know. So, okay. Now, let's take this shade. And pop her right on the center. That's pretty shine there. Okay. It looks wet, actually. It's really cute. And I'm going to go back with the pink just to make sure it's blended into the shiny shade. And that looks better. Okay. And this, like Floor Fantasia, for this look, I feel like I'm going to enjoy it more once I put liner and mascara on. Because this is basically it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is as much depth as I'm going to get with this look. Let's see if I can build it up a little bit more. Let me get a more precise brush. Okay. You have to set aside 6 weeks transport when I order from the Pat McGrath website. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm adding more of that Earthly Desire or something. Earthly Delight. Okay. All right, so this is going to be everyday little look for me. And I'm going to take this shade here and put that on the brow bone. And on the inner corner. Okay. And I've got Fallout. Okay. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. I'm going to go with the Earthly Delight on my lower lash line. See if I can get some type of color down there. I'm going with a pretty fluffy brush because this is a pretty, you know, it's not as intense. So it'll be okay to smoke it out down there. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I would like to see some different shades from her collection for her releases. There is a lot of pink, but then people were saying there's a lot of gold. So then I guess people are tired of pink and the gold. Let me go with, do I have my black eyeliner up here? I might just go with my Fenty fly liner, and because I'm black. Oh yes, you guys, when you see this highlighter, I mean, I know some of you guys have already used it, and it's really beautiful. It is really beautiful. Okay. Maybe I'll do a little wing. Yes, I hear you, Nikki. The last thing I need is another highlighter, and I just bought 2 from Marc Jacobs. So, like, it's pretty. They're so pretty. All right. So with the eyeliner and stuff, I think it's cute. It's nice and subtle and stuff. You know, it's really subtle. Okay. Let's go with, on this eye, I'm going to use black coffee. Let me get my pencil ready because I know these kind of, you know, you can blend them out, but you do want to move with some type of haste so that it doesn't dry down in place. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some different shades like purple, green, blue. Yeah. Believe it or not, I don't really do highlighter. You think I have owned 2. Wow, Lorraine. That's amazing. That's awesome. I mean, just that, you know, because I feel like a lot of us have so many of them. All right, so that's black coffee. I just put that in the crease. Hi, Irene. Hi, Dawn. How are you guys? Thank you for coming. No, I can't use that brush because it's not for liquids, for creams. I was going to use my, this thing here. That's not going to work. All right. Yes, I agree. I agree, Shay. Yes. And Kima, we're like, come on, we got so many highlighters. Okay, so I'm going to blend this out into the crease. Softly. Not going ham. I don't want it to be too smoked out. Okay. So that blended out nicely. I don't know if I've ever done that with the Pat pencils. Have I? Use it as a base and blended it out? But they blend out nicely. At least this black coffee one did. Is there a dupe for the highlighter? Excuse me. I'll have to think about that. And I'm going to grab that other hockey puck highlighter. The original, like, paperweight one she came out with for holiday and compare the shades. I meant to put it out on my desk earlier and I didn't. Okay. Now, let's go with, I'm going to put the pink, the lighter pink shade here. Not that one, this one. It's called Temptation. Put that above my inner third of the lash, or inner half of my mobile lid. So in the transition area. There we go. Lorraine, you said palettes are a different story. I hear you. Okay. All right. I like the way that laid down right there. So this shade here, Temptation, I like it blended out in the crease. On the lid, it's fine. I think it just wasn't sticking like I would have liked it to over here. And maybe that's the concealer or something. I don't know, but I like the way it blended out in the crease. It just looks pretty. It blended out nicely. Okay, now I'm going to take a brush and put this Earthly Desire right next to where I put the Black Coffee pencil. Just to add a little bit of it there. And fluff it out to make sure it's blending into the brown. Okay. Glitter glue. Okay. Let's see. And then Texas is having ice storms. Oh, that's ridiculous. I've never heard of that. Yeah, be safe, Chai. Okay, so I've got this shade, this sparkly one called Forbidden Fruit. And I'm going to actually spray my brush as well because I want to be precise with this application. Right there. And do a little bit of a carve out. Ooh, girl. That did not do how I wanted it to do. Okay. I don't know if it's similar to hail because I think hail it comes down even if it's hot, right? I'm gonna take some of that on my finger as well and make sure that it's intense the way I want it to be. Oh my Lord. A 100 card pileup. Oh my Lord. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. I'm sorry to hear that. And all right, I'm going to go with this shade here. Pink Mystique. And I'm putting this right on the edge. You worked remotely. The garage was iced and roads were iced. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm going to take the pink shade here. Shall I do the pink? I think we're just going to do the Earthly Desire like we did on the other side. Okay. I'm going to put black coffee on the waterline on both sides. And then I'm going to put it on my waterline up here too. Okay. Goodness. Yeah, Dawn, that's right. Oh, no, I'm not. I am in the Midwest in Indiana. Okay. So Fenty fly liner on both sides. Wings aren't matching, but it is what it is. Hi, shoe lady. How are you? I'm glad you could make it. Whatever. All right, so these are the eye looks not done. I always say these are the eye looks done, and I'm not done. Oh, you're afraid. You're a California girl living in Dallas world. Yes, whenever I use it, I'm happy with it. The fly liner, it's good. This I only have the one shade, and it's in the travel size. But I think I will purchase again when I get low. I'm using the Dark Star mascara. which I think I really need to get my other one out. Yes. Hi, JC. Oh, I just put mascara right there on the side of my nose. Oh, well. Oh, Irene, you said you're originally from Canada? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, JC. I know, right? Once it dries, I can like flick it off with a whatever you call it, the spoolie or something, but I might just end up leaving it alone. Hey, it is what it is. All right, that's enough mascara. If I had lashes, the look would be, y'all know. But hey, I hardly ever wear lashes, so you guys are used to this. Yes, I know. I'm like every location has its positives and negatives. So I'm like, oh, Florida would be wonderful, but then there's the rainy, stormy season and stuff. And what does California have? Like earthquakes or something? Yeah, seriously. Yes. Earthquakes, wildfires. Yeah, so every place, every place. You forgot that Florida man. What Florida man? This is some crazy story. Okay, so we're done with this look here. I like both of them. This is certainly more subtle. It's a little bit, out of my usual things that I do on my eyes. This one is cute. It's cute. Let's see. Hold on. No, I don't know. You guys are talking about something. I don't know who that is. You are man, you are cold. Oh my gosh. Now I want to look it up. Oh Lord Jesus. Talk about natural disasters. I mean, sick COVID parties. Lord Jesus. Pam, you said rattlesnakes, bobcats, coyotes, and racists. Oh my gosh, Pam. Jesus. Florida man is something else. No, yeah, I don't know. You are funny. Okay, let me get this other highlighter from Pat. Let's see. Maybe that would look okay. Oh, y'all can see all my little chesty area. Okay, so here's this one. And it's very luxe. I wish there was a mirror, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, and then oh, Pam, you said you're gonna replay to see if you can recreate the look. Oh, cool. Let me know how it goes. And then here is the fun new one. So, of course, the packaging is not as luxe as the one she came out with at holiday, but I like that there's a mirror and it's not super heavy. So let's go in with two swatches. A swatch of this one and a swatch of the one she released last holiday. And I'm so happy I picked, this is the new one. I'm so happy I grabbed this because I wanted a gold one because this other one, it's pretty and I like the formula, but it is a little, I won't say silver. It's not silver. It's just a cooler tone. Look, there we go. So when you see it next to this new one, you can see how much cooler it is. And you can see the lavender. I didn't realize that it was like lavender or something like that. But yeah, so they both work, but I prefer the tone of this. And so when I ordered this, I got it in a bundle with this brush. I thought I was going to get some type of bundle deal. Okay. So I saw this bundle and the brush looked cute. So I picked it up. Okay. She calls this the highlighter brush or something is what it's called, I believe. Yes. The Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection highlighter brush. Hi, Wonderfully Made. How are you? How much is the highlighter? This highlighter, I think it was like 45 bucks? Oh, okay. Look up that Florida man and your date of birth, and you will always find some crazy person doing some crazy things. Okay, so, all right. So I won't say I remember. I didn't know that you could do that. But I have heard that there's always something going down in Ratchet, Florida. Something like that. At least the channel I used to frequent often was Lovely Tea TV or Lovely Tea 2003 or something. And whenever she would do a story about something in Florida, she called it Ratchet, Florida. So, yeah. Okay. No, I'm just looking at the comments and scratching my eye. Okay. Oh, wait. And I saw Lorraine. You said, I'm waiting for you to move completely out of your comfort zone and do like a lime green look. I could do that with that Colored Rain palette, right? Is that got lime? Does that have lime green? Let me grab it. I know we're off the beaten path right now talking about lime green, but I wanted to look Juicy Boost. Oh, it's got some color in here. Well, obviously it has color in it, but I guess that's kind of limey, not real limey. I need to use this. Now, y'all want to talk about a new palette that hasn't been used. I mean, I've used it maybe twice. Look at this. You can hardly see anything being touched in this palette. So, will anybody buy the new paint pot colors? I did not know that there were new MAC paint pot colors coming out. but I probably won't. I hardly use the ones that I have, quite honestly. And yeah, so I probably won't. Dawn, you said you're convinced that my favorite color is pink, and I just don't want to admit it. I don't think so. My favorite color is purple. Okay, so I was trying to pick another shade of highlight that I thought would be similar, and this is kind of similar. It's called the Sephora Golden Hour, but it certainly doesn't have as much shine as the Pat McGrath, and I think the Pat is a bit more gold than this. So, yeah. I have not, but I've heard that it's comfortable, Nikki, the liquid lips that Pat came out with. Oh, you said you stayed strong and didn't buy Auric yet. I want to try Ego, despite the issues that I had with Temper. I think Temper is a dud shade. That eye duo, I think it's a dud. I don't know. Or it's just not the same formulation as Defiance and Ego. And whenever I see a video, people are like, oh yeah, Temper, it's just not as pigmented or something, or it's harder than the others as far as the lid topper shade. So come on now. I know, you guys. I don't but Nikki said, is there any comparisons or dupes? So I was like, well, this one came when I went over to the highlighter section. I was like, oh, maybe this one. It's not the same formula. You're not going to get the same effect, but hey. Okay, let's go with this little brush here. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Well, you know what? I'm going to put this on this side without anything underneath. And then on the other side, I'm going to put the Pat McGrath balm down first. And then put this on top of the balm. So this is just on my set face, this highlighter with this very densely packed brush. And I'm just patting it on and then doing a little bit of a sweeping motion. This is cute. She's real nice and subtle, the way I just put her on there. Ooh, then I rubbed it and it just like amplified. That's nice. You said your Tom Ford is good. Yeah, I hear that. I don't have any of those eye products that he's come out with. Are they all discontinued, or do they still have some that are available? I feel like a lot of them are discontinued. Yes, it is pretty. I agree. This is a nice highlight. I'll put some up here. And this brush does a great job with it too. Yeah, they still have them available. Okay. All right, so on this side here, I'm going to take my duo. I'm going to warm this. Why does my eye keep itching? Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to put some of the balm, warm it up on my hand, and then pick it up. It's right there, the clear balm. And then I'm going to pick that up with my sponge and pat it on my cheek bones, or bone over here, just to give that a nice sticky base. Well, thank you, Chai. Okay. Yeah, Mo shows Tom Ford looking really nice, and them prices though, I'm gonna have to stick with the cosmetic company store. Buying it new is it's gonna have to be really, really special for me to buy it new, like his quads and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna press this on top of the balm. Okay, this is pretty and I like it. All right, I'm going a little bit far, or a little ham, but the formula is such that it's not out of the question for you to get a little lower, like closer onto the cheeks, because it's just a nice glow. Like it's not. Hi, Z Laugh Happy. Yes, I have a live every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So at 9 p.m. But you're fine. We're probably going to be finishing up in the next 20 minutes. Amanda, you're not late. My sister's hilarious. No, you're fine. Thank you for coming. We're doing the highlighter portion, but I still wanted to do a Mented blush on this side or on both sides, I guess on both cheeks. Which palette? You heard the palette is hard to work with. Which palette are you talking about? Yes, glistening but not makeup looking. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So right in the middle of the week. So I go live 3 times a week. Thank you, Wonderfully Made. I think it's real cute. Very nice and easy to use. Okay. Okay, now let's do some Mented blush because why not? Of course, you could use, excuse me, I keep sniffling, this shade here as blush or that shade, but I'm going to go with Clay Too Much. I think this will look okay. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe I should save this for another video because I think when I looked at this, it looks a little terracotta-ish, but maybe I could top it with one of the pink shades in the palette. All right, so this is Clay Too Much. It's got a like berryish tone, but it looks a little brownish, like a berry brown, if that makes sense. I don't know. Okay, so there's that one. I know Amanda is a mess. She gonna say, you get detention. Highlighter doesn't work like that on you, Lorraine. Too hard to find the perfect shade. Right. Wonderfully Made. You are speaking the truth right there. We make exceptions for Miss Pat. So this is Peach for the Stars. So this will be kind of like a topper because this one it's like a glowy blush. Let's try Clay Too Much. We're going to see that. I'll stop living out my hall monitor fantasy. Okay, Amanda. You were rewatching the previous video with the Auric review and you're really interested in it. Yeah, it's I like my Glow Lust products. I do. I really do. I've used them every day since they came in the mail. Like mixing them with my foundation or putting the gold stone right there on the cheekbones. So I do enjoy those. I know that shipping though, yeah, there should be like you spend $100 or $50 or something. Come on now. Okay, I'm gonna wipe my nose. Okay, y'all know when I disappear, that's what's happening, or I'm picking something up. Okay, Clay Too Much. Let's do that when you guys are raving about Clay Too Much. So I'm gonna use my Cheek Pro from Sonia. And here we go. That's cute. Oh, yes. Yes, actually today I did that. So I told you I was playing in makeup earlier. I put concealer on my under eyes and then on the darker areas, where I need the coverage, and blended that out and then put the Accent all over it, and it was a done deal. I set it with my Becca Loose, like the, what is that powder called? The Hydra Mist powder. And it looked really beautiful. So yes, I have tried the Auric by itself and it's good. This is pretty. I like this blush, guys. I'm glad I picked this shade. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, Kima. It is nice and soft. So this is this eyeshadow palette, even though it doesn't have the depth that I typically go for, it's going to be a good palette. Like the Flor Fantasia is a good palette. It's just you're going to get the soft looks with it. Yeah, this is a good brush. You saw it on Mel Thompson, so you know it will work. Yeah, Mel was really happy with the products. Let's try the pink in the palette to add a little bit of pink on the chunky parts, the apples of the cheek. I was trying to think of the right terminology. Okay, there we go. Just a little hint of pink. And this is further proving Dawn's point that I secretly like pink because I couldn't resist. But I just wanted you guys to see the versatility of the palette. You can use this as a blush. You already know that, but you said I'm the exact skin tone of your 30-year-old? You have a 30-year-old? Wow. Yeah, made you pull out the Charlotte Tilbury and use it. Yes, and the interesting thing is that I've not used the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter as much as I'm using the Auric, and I don't know, maybe it's because it's new or something. I don't know, but oh, Lorraine, you said you're 58. Well, I'm thinking back to your Instagram profile, and you don't look 58. All right, so this is cute. So I figured I've got the Divine Rose Gloss. It doesn't show up really pink on me though. So I'm going to use Lavish 410. It's not pink. It's a neutral tone, like a nude tone shade. It's not pink. Yeah, it's not pink. I don't think. Put my ground control on. This is a Luxetrance. So, all right. What was I going to say? So out of Pat's Lippies, I really like the Divinals, but before the Divinals, the Luxetrance was my go-to. So I have a lot of Luxetrance, which means you might not be able to purchase them. So I do apologize for that. But I do think she might still have some in stock, or like maybe at Selfridges or something. Some different stores might still have some stock of the Luxetrance line. Okay, I'm gonna reapply some. So while this isn't pink, I do feel like it has, I don't know, some type of a pinkish hue, but like a deeper nude pink kind of. But to top it off, I'm going to add some Divine Rose Gloss. And then add a little bit more of the special highlighter. Yeah, there is a person here, not here in the chat, at least maybe she is, I don't know. But what is her name? London Artistry, and her hair is completely like salt and pepper, and it's so pretty. I think it's just so pretty. You talking about mommy's mom? Okay. Okay. I was wondering, wasn't sure. And that's going to be it. I was going to take something and buff my face, but I'm going to leave it alone. So this is it, you guys. Oh, let me get this mascara off my side of my nose. Okay. Oh, good, JC. Yeah, I hope you have a good time using it. Thank you, guys. I like both looks. I feel like they look kind of similar, though. Well, I mean, of course, I'm using the same 4 shades in both looks, but you know what I mean. All right, so here's the one look. And this is the look that I added in the black coffee out on the outer edge. And I blended it out. So, of course, I could intensify it a little bit more, but I didn't want it too stark of a difference. So this one is really cute. I like that one. And then here's the one with no depth added with a pencil. Just the palette by itself. So, yeah. Thank you, Amanda. So I think we got a winner here with this palette. Now, would I say that it was, you guys know I just did the ranking yesterday with Mo. My top quad is the Iconic Illumination in front with the blue box and stuff. But this is a cute this is a cute quad. This is a cute quad. I like her. So yeah. Let's see. You think pink will look beautiful on your girls? Oh, good. Wow, you have 3 girls. That's cool. 30, 32, and 35. Oh, and nice and close in age. Okay. You heard the Juicy Boost is patchy. So in my experience, granted, I've only used it like once or twice, and I only used a couple shades. I didn't experience patchiness, so I would have to use it more to say yay or nay. So yeah, but I do have it back there. So maybe I can break that out. I mean, we do have 2 more Thursdays. One is going to be dedicated to LYS. I'm quite sure of that. And then the other, maybe we could use Colored Rain Juicy Boost and do something colorful maybe. But do you need her? I don't know if it's a need. I would say if you enjoy pinks and stuff, then sure. Like it might be nice to add to your collection, but is it something that is a necessity? I would not say so. Like, you know, you got a pink similar, not quite on par, not the same, but you know, in Divine Rose too, you've got that nice bright rose seduction shade. What about, let's see, look at Rose Decadence real quick. Where is Rose Decadence? Okay. And then there's Rose Decadence. Hi, Lori. How are you? I'm trying to see if there's anything in here that is similar. Not really. But I don't know. For this shade here, I think there's something similar in Divine Rose 1. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. I didn't put these palettes back in their boxes last night. Okay, so maybe that one. No, see, this one is too light. But I feel like they have a similar tone to them, maybe. So this is the shade from Divine Rose 1, and then this is the one from tonight's palette, the Eternal Eden. So you can see that this has more depth to it than this one, but I guess that kind of is similar. And then this shade is reminding me of from Divine Rose 1. Wait. So I was going to say this shade here is like a golden pink, but then when I turn it, I see a little green to it. So I guess this isn't similar at all. This one has more like shiftiness to it. I see a little green in this shade. And then I'm talking about this one right here. So there's some similarities, but nothing is right on par as far as what's coming to my mind. In those shades are definitely Project Twins. Yeah. Yes. So there's some, you can find some similar shades in other palettes, is what I'm trying to say. So unless you're a palette collector and unless you really enjoy pinks, I wouldn't say you need this. Let's see. I'm just looking through the comments because I know I stopped and did all that. Yeah, those would be amazing gifts, Lorraine. I know I'm jumping back to the previous we talked about earlier, but oh goodness. And I did say hi, Lori, but thank you for listening while you're at work. Really, Kima? You said she dragged it? Okay. But you didn't have that issue with it. Okay. Yeah, you're waiting for the LYS release. I am too. I'm excited to try the stuff. I've only seen 2 videos on it. Ohema and Too Much Mouth, Shanine. Thank you, Z Laugh Happy. I do like this lipstick. I need to use it more often because I picked it up during one of her sales. It looks almost new still. So, yeah. I like the tone of it. You said you have Divine Rose 1 and 2, so you're not sure you need the quad. Yeah, it's not a need. It's not a need. Yeah, I hear you, Rima. My mom is not into makeup. she would just, what did she do? Do her eyebrows and then put a little like brow highlight to like make the brow bone pop. And that was the extent of mommy's makeup. So, and I don't think she wears any at all now today. Oh Lord. Chai said, you don't need it. You haven't received yours and you have buyer's remorse. Oh my gosh. Jesus. Maybe if it would have come faster, you wouldn't have buyer's remorse. Thank you, Lorraine. You said you feel like the shades are different. Yeah, they are. They are different, but it's they're different, but in the same vein a little bit, which makes sense because it's in the Divine Rose 2 collection. So they are, meant to be complementary, I would think. Yes, we were talking about that last night on the live, how we really don't do too much with the Charlotte palettes as far as like picking them up and stuff, at least me and Mo. So, what's the name of this lippy? This is Lavish, and it's a Luxetrance lipstick. So I don't know if you'll be able to find it. You forgot the purple lipstick. So the interesting thing is that I really enjoy purple. You know that I had my wedding was like cream and purple, like plum. So I really enjoy purple, but I don't have purple lipstick. I do not have purple lipstick. I've got a this really vampy lip gloss from Juvia's Place. It's in the shade Fumi. I don't even know if it's still available, and it's like a nice, rich purple tone. I'm gonna swatch it here just because it's right here. But it's so dark. Oh yes, mom used to wear, yes, that's what she would wear, like the fuchsia. So yep, okay. So the brows filled in with the red Maybelline. I don't know if she used that for, yeah, she did. The red Maybelline pencil eyeliner, the sharpener. She would have to put the lighter on it to melt it down. To make it, pliable to use on the brow. She would fill in her brow, the arch portion, put a Maybelline. She had a Maybelline single shadow that she would put on the brow bone. And then she had fuchsia, like a pinky fuchsia tone, or like a purple tone lipstick. She had 2 tones of lipstick she would wear. Yes, you are right. I do too, Kima. I wish she wasn't discontinuing it. But here's that shade from Juvia's Place. I was talking about it, so I might as well show it to you. It's cute, but it's real rich. Y'all know I don't really do that too often. Mac Heroine. Oh, wait. Mac Heroine would look beautiful on you. It's a purple fuchsia bright color. Okay. I only have one MAC lipstick and I can't even find it. You love all things makeup, especially luxury like you do. Yes, we certainly do. And it's nice to have you here, Lorraine. That would be fun to do a look like my mom's makeup with a modern twist. Yes. I'll have to look because so her lipsticks, did she have fashion fair? I'm trying to remember, but they had like, I won't say metallic, but had they have the shine to them, but it's more than just like a satin shine. It had, maybe it's kind of somewhat metallic. I don't know how to explain it. Oh yes. I use this all the time, every day. That's what I use today, Shay. Yeah, Shay. Does anyone here use? Yes. I'm getting a little dip in it. My mound has become flattened. That sounded strange in hindsight. My mound, okay, I don't have to repeat it. So Yes, I did. And you know what? The funny thing is that I still have an unopened pack of two because that's what my mom would use of the red Maybelline liners that you have to melt. I guess you don't have to melt them, but that's how she taught me. That's what she taught me to do. So that's what I used to do. Yes, frosted. Thank you, Lorraine. Yes, a frosted lipstick. You use the powder all over your face. Yeah, so I have deep. So if that's any indication, and it's not deep at all. So, and I think Vicky J uses medium in this shade for setting her under eye. I believe she uses medium, the middle one. So oh, you said you love London. Yes. I told her, I was like, her hair is so beautiful. Maybe I'll need to try medium. I mean, I guess I don't need to try medium. I have deep and it's working for me. So I guess I could just stick with deep. Okay. So what are we going to do next week? I've got some new things coming in, hopefully to this weekend. Um, hopefully this weekend. I've got Marc Jacobs concealer foundation item coming in, Marc Jacobs highlighters coming in, hopefully. What else? Um, some other stuff. I've got some other stuff coming in, so we'll probably just do like kind of like a haul, try on haul and such. You said you have deep for every day and medium if you want to highlight it under eye. Okay. Deep pressed setting powders with the same formula. Yes, we were talking about that a while ago, Irene. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. Have you ever thought of doing a Black History tribute makeup, Billie Holiday or Dorothy Dandridge? That would be nice. I have to look up photos and stuff and get some inspiration. So with those, I'm always like, I don't know if I'll look like the person. I want to do them justice and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'll look and see if I can do it. I mean, I know I can do it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do a good job. So I'll look them up. And I know some people go all out with the wig and stuff and make their hair look like them. And I don't have all that, but I'll look and see what I can do. That sounds fun. It sounds fun. Okay. Thank you for that recommendation, Lorraine. I appreciate that. Let me see. I'm looking at Irene's picture. It looks vampy. Yes, you're right, Chai. It's inspired. It's inspired. I don't have to be exact. Shay, I do not. That is a brand that's on my list of brands to try this year. So I don't have anything from Chanel. Uh-oh. Serena just went off. What does that mean? Did she win? Or did she like literally go off on somebody? You think it's ColourPop's Limbo, like a liquid lipstick? It looks nice and matte. No, I don't have any Chanel face powder. Do I? I don't think so. I don't think I have anything from Chanel. Now you got me thinking, like, do I really have a Chanel face powder that I don't know about? I don't remember. Okay. Okay, good. That's good. Good for her. Go, Serena. The one that they just came out with, like last week or a couple weeks ago. It looked beautiful. It looked beautiful, as did the blush and I guess blush and highlighter duo. They looked really pretty. Okay, alrighty. I'll work on it. Okay, yeah. And Dawn, I do remember you talking about the Chanel powder. So I do have. I was on Bergdorf Goodman's website and saw that there's a Chanel powder, and it had like 4 or 5 different shades. And I was like, is that the same powder that everyone says is good or what? Huh. Is there one product that I want but haven't pulled the plug? There are so many. There are so many. So, oh gosh, one product. That's hard to just choose one. Uh, so I was. Hi, Pauline. Thank you for coming through. I'm trying to pick one item. Westman Atelier blush stick. I have had that in and out of my cart several times. But now I'm about to go through the whole list. Like the Westman Atelier lit highlighter stick. I'm interested in those. Westman Atelier foundation. Chanel powder. Oh, the palette with the 2 products. Those are pretty. That's pretty. The one that I have in the Intensity 3, really good. I got that on sale from one of these websites sometime this summer. But you can call the cosmetic company store, see if they have it in your intensity, and see if you can get it for 60% off. 60% plus 10% or something like that. And now that you mentioned Tom Ford, I want more of the face and eye palettes. Like I want the one with the purple tones in it. So I want a couple more of those. I think, goodness. Kima, I think Kima, you sent me some pictures of those palettes and I still have not purchased them, but I want them. You said wonderfully made that Chanel setting powder is one of your favorites. Okay, you got it right before they changed the formula. Yeah, and I think that was in the back of my mind too, because I think Mel Thompson was talking about that they had reformulated and stuff. So I was like, well, should I even bother if it's a reformulation and everybody's raving about the original formula? But maybe I like the new one. I don't know. Yes, you love those palettes. Lorraine has committed me to do it to doing the 1920s Harlem look. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look it up. I really am. I'm gonna look it up and I'm going to do that. Yes. So you guys, oh my gosh, it's been 2 hours. I think this is the longest we've been on here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm there with you, Pam. But it's still in my cart. I'm like, oh, maybe I want to try, but maybe not. Maybe I do, maybe not. Okay. Well, you guys, I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening and a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I have a couple of videos that I need to edit. One of them is just like me doing makeup, and I was just gonna put some makeup, some music to it and stuff. It'd be a little chill, get ready with me type of video. Because I forgot about those where people would just do their makeup and have the music playing and stuff. So that's super simple to edit. I'm saying that now, but hopefully I get to edit that this weekend. And then I have a tag that I wanted to put up. So, oh, wow. Okay, Lorraine. And I guess I don't have to do a video on it. I guess I could just do the picture, you know? But all right, Don, you have a good evening. So yeah, you guys have a wonderful evening and have a wonderful weekend. I'll do some editing, hopefully get a video up sometime next week, and we'll be back here on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Oh, thank you, Irene, for coming through. It is my pleasure. I enjoy our makeup talks and whatever else we decide to talk about. It's always fun. So you guys, thank you guys so much. If you like the video, the live, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, and I will be talking to you all next Tuesday at 9 p.m. You guys have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys, and happy Valentine's Day early. Bye, guys.